I mean, you do you, boo boo, but go get that Hatchet Man tattoo. All right, here we go now.
No.
What is going on, losers? Welcome
All
to the
right.
Lost Losers podcast. I am your host, Mr. John Paquette, and checking in from good old Ashland, Kentucky.
I'm gay.
What
Good
up?
old James. Hi, buddy. How are you? How is everyone out there? If you're listening or watching on YouTube or on Rumble, please do us a favor, hit that subscribe button for us and hit the like button as well. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please leave us a 5-star review and all that good stuff. And first time listening, thanks for showing up. Now let's get into something very, very quickly. Now, I want to get into something really quickly because we usually start off the show with the wishes, but I need to get off something. So I happened to notice something earlier, and then for a lot of you who don't know, young James is about to become an uncle for the very first time. That's right, his sister is pregnant.
Yup.
But and every week she posts like a picture in the mirror, like that mirror, like just to show off that everyone. And she is due
size of the baby,
yeah. So she's due December 8th. She posted her weekly picture. I seen it. I think it was like the other day,
2 or 3 days ago. Yeah.
2 or 3 days ago. And then she was at Pumpkin Patch yesterday, and it looks like young baby.
Oh God.
I forget her last name now. It's not Fortney. Well, no, the baby's Josh's last name.
Skag.
Okay, so baby Skag. That's a weird last name. You know, she's going kind of started to shift downwards, as we say. And I think my birthday is 18 days away from today. As of today, for everyone who doesn't know, my birthday is November 10th. I think we might be sharing a birthday. He shifted that far low. So me and James here real quickly, because they don't listen to the podcast, obviously, because they think we're fucking weird to begin with. Let's take bets right now. I think he's showing up like around my birthday with give or take a week.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with that because I think mine is plus or minus 4 days around the 15th.
Yeah, so I think so I'm going to say he shows up. Okay, so my birthday is November 10th. We'll give or take 3 days. So either the 7th or the 13th. If you're going to put the 15th, we'll do the 12th through the 18th. How about that? Yeah,
like 11th through,
I think
you're saying 3. I was
3.
Yep.
All right, so you got the 12th through the 18th, and I'll take the 7th through the 13th. We do have a kind of overlap there.
He's right there. And he's not coming on date. The motherfucker's too big.
He's gonna
motherfucker's gonna be too big.
So December 8th is his due date. I think he'll be early. So now, and everybody knows that I just want to get that, but we're taking bets on this. So we just want to get it recorded. We want everyone to hear it. So basically, we're picking the 3rd through the 8th, or the 7th through the 18th that he is going to end up here. So if anybody, we're blocking out.
I got one more chip. Are we taking that kind of bet?
Dude, I'm almost putting money on it now. Like I said that the 3 days ago from yesterday.
That picture, yeah.
All right, so this is a secret between us because obviously they ain't gonna listen. And whoever is listening, if you guys want to put bets on it, let's do it too. When baby Skags?
Yeah, baby Dub.
Okay, when he shows up. All right. Now, let's get into some weird shit. Now, we like to kick off the show with the wishes of the week. That's weird and interesting shit that's happened to us throughout our week. That's just basically me and James like to do our 5-minute little minutes of stand-up, basically, just to get some shit off our chest and tell some ha-ha stories. So, James, if you would like, let's kick it off.
Yeah. Pretty uninteresting week. Besides 2 nights ago, we hosted a little Halloween party. Again, just not a lot. Earlier this week, I could not stop throwing up again because I thought I was going to maybe go to jail on Wednesday. So that was fun. So
you're going to go to jail. I'm sorry, what?
I was possibly going to go to jail on Wednesday.
For?
Probation.
Oh. Yeah, you might.
So I called them on Wednesday and was like, hey, I've been throwing up and not feeling good. And they're like, see you December. I don't know how it was that easy, but I called them. We're just like, I don't know if I can show up today. And they were like, cool, bye. Less work for us. Like super easy. But leading up to it, I barely slept the night before and everything. It was just absolutely horrible. But I just can't believe how easy calling the cops and being like, I'm throwing up, like it's your elementary school teacher. And they were just like, cool, bye.
They're probably like, we don't want your COVID ass. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, that courthouse is the one, like, whenever I first started going through this whole shit, the judge sat up on his stand before starting trial that day and was like, look, motherfuckers, if you're not getting your shot, if you're not like had this whole holier than thou political moment in the middle of his courtroom. And I was like, what in the fuck is the point of this? He even gave people less time on their sentences if they would go get vaccinated. I'm not joking.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't. Yeah, if you're bribe me to go, if you have to bribe me, if you literally,
you gotta remember where I'm at.
Can we think about this for a second? If you have to bribe somebody to go and get something that's supposedly healthy for you in society, I'm gonna let you know.
Same people smoking meth and also
healthy for you. Hashtag just saying.
It's the same fucking people that are out smoking meth for other children, though, that you're saying that about.
Get the fuck out of here. Get literally.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Oh, it was so funny.
Sorry, continue.
But it was just, I was dealing with all that this week. And then as soon as I realized that I wasn't going to go to jail, I started figuring out what I was going to wear for the Halloween party and could not find a fucking Halloween costume my size.
Well, you are, well, what's the word? Gigantic.
Yeah, I have to get big and tall Halloween costumes also.
So you have to go on the internet, buddy.
Yeah.
Or make your own.
Yeah, I ended up ordering.
That's why I normally go as a hobo. Basically, I get to just dress how I normally dress.
I was so tempted, but I knew I couldn't with Haven. I was just like, I don't want to make her upset or be like, you're not going along with the costume. And ended up ordering like a referee costume off of Walmart and got it picked it up at the store. That was 2XL. It was like the last one they had and everything. It was just like, how the fuck? But I guess now, yeah, it's either I gotta tell Haven to make me a costume or I'm spending to get a big and tall costume. It's like $80.
And that's for a cheese stick one.
Yeah. And that's like for an annoying costume that's gonna feel like shit wearing it and everything. And I'm just like, what's the point?
That's for a cheese stick one. So, all right. Man.
But yeah, nothing much. The party went good.
So what kind of costume did you get?
A referee costume, and out in Haven went as like a goth clown cheerleader kind of thing.
Oh, dude, Haven should have went as a glorious lady of the gorgeous lady of wrestling as you and a referee.
That would be hilarious.
Just saying. That's the way to go. Yeah. By the way, good show on Netflix. I wish I would have fucking done another season.
Oh, that would be fun. But yeah,
nothing much.
Show. Party was absolutely a fucking blast. I had to go get fold out tables, some extra chairs for the house, everything, because too many people were showing up. But my buddy Dakota came over. He just got fired from Spencer's also now because HR was getting onto his ass for making too many jokes while working and stuff.
Jeez. So
yeah,
anything else?
No, it was just him and I were bitching with other people that would listen, being like, we were being told we had the best sales in the entire fucking region, all this stuff, and they'd just be like, you went pissed though. Why would you do that?
Oh.
And so just corporate shit. I don't know.
It's weird.
I gotta just start my own corporation.
That's it.
Is that what we motherfuckers have to do?
That's how you have to fucking get on the inside, too. All right. Let me tell you about the Mondays of all Mondays that this guy had.
Yeah. And I'm so sorry. I just have not had a fucking entertaining life in the last little while.
Dude, don't worry. I'm living it up for you.
Feels so bad.
Hear me the fuck out. I woke up Monday morning to $200 missing out of my account because me and my wonderful wife had a miscommunication and paid our credit card bill twice. So
Nice.
I was like, well, let's just kick that. I'm like, well, that doesn't fucking suck at all, because it's not like you can call the credit card company and be like, hey, I paid you too much money. They're going to be like, fuck you.
Yeah, they're not gonna fucking.
You know, they're literally going to tell me to go get effed, you know?
Yeah, go rack up your bill again, my guy.
Yeah.
That's all they're gonna tell you.
That's it. They're like, well, you have access to your credit card. You can, use that money.
That's
now.
all they're gonna tell you.
Yeah, that's it.
Just use 100 on that card. Like, what's
Nope.
wrong, my guy? It's like, no, that's not the point.
So that happened. Then I go to work. Then I come home from work, only for my new internet that I just got 2 fucking days ago has gone out.
You were so excited about that plan. About getting the new internet.
Hold on. I go on. So I go on the phone, have to spend 30 minutes on the phone for them to tell me, did you unplug it and plug it back in, sir? That was the first fucking thing I did. I reset the modem before I called you. Not a dummy.
I did IT.
Yeah.
You don't realize how many people
Don't
are
care.
just like,
Don't
I
care.
didn't. What,
Don't
that
care.
does something.
Anyways, I'm on the phone with this lady. And she goes, you're going to have to go up to, she goes, I can have a technician out there on Saturday, or you can go up to the store and get yourself a new modem or a new router. I went, okay, I will go back up to the store.
Is there another Spectrum wife?
Nope.
Oh,
Only as I'm on the phone with this lady, I'm discovered that my bill is $20 higher than what the gentleman told me it was going to be. And I'm like, why is my bill $20 higher? Now, hear me out, everybody. I want someone to explain on how this is a service charge. I went to the Spectrum store. I picked up my equipment. I came home, plugged it in, hooked it all up. I called them. They sent a little ping, and my internet went, we're here and we're working. And that was it. They called me, they charged me a $19.99
for pressing the button.
installation fee. It's a self-install kit. They charged me a $20. They're like, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they're like, well, we could have sent $50 or we could have charged you an install fee for a tech to come out there and would have charged you $50 for it. I went, no, I didn't want that charge. That's why I went to the store, picked up my equipment and went home and installed it myself. So I wouldn't have that fee.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah, it's $20. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, this is the dumbest thing in the world. She goes, well, sir, I'm on the phone with billing.
Yeah.
Right? On the phone with billing. Well, sir, it's in your terms and conditions. I'm like, who the hell reads the 18 chapter page of terms and conditions? And this bitch goes, I do. I went, oh, you do? I'm like, well, please tell me what it says on page 3, paragraph 6, line 3, since you've read it. And she goes, sir, I don't know why you're talking to me like this. Oh, wait. I'm like, how am I talking to you? She goes, sir, you're being very fucking rude to me, and I have had enough. I'm like, how am I being rude to you? Because I asked you a question.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, I didn't know, and I fucked up because I said something dumb. Instead of you telling me, sir, you're talking to me, and she is yelling at me on the phone. And I can imagine what this chicken head was doing. She was doing the fucking head bob. I don't know why you're talking to me like this. And like that's how she's talking. And I am on the other end looking at my phone, doing what your guys are doing right now, laughing your fucking ass off. I am in hysterics laughing, and she goes, "Have a nice day," and hung up the phone. I go up to the Spectrum store, get my new router, get my phone switched over, so that's good. That was a easy transition.
Got my new modem.
So I come home, hook it back up, have to call so they can send the ping again. I'm on the phone with this guy. And I went, "Hey man, while you're sending this ping, I have a question." I'm like, "And I'm pretty sure you get this question a lot." And he goes, "Yeah, what's up?" So I asked him the question. Why do you charge a $19.99 self-install fee when or an installation fee for a self-install kit? There's something that the customer does. I'm like,
Yeah.
you are charging me for me to hook up my own equipment. You know how dumb that sounds? And he goes, "You don't understand how many times we get this question." I'm like, "Yeah, it's supposedly it's in your terms and conditions. I supposedly needed read," and he fell out fucking laughing. He just automatically just started laughing. And he goes, "Was this you? Oh my God, sir, was this you? Wait, were you the guy?" He goes, and he starts asking. He goes, "Oh my God." He goes, "I heard the lady screaming down the fucking." I guess they all work in the same phone bank.
That's what I was guessing. That's what I was
And
hoping
he
for.
goes, "This girl lost her shit on a customer not even 10 minutes ago." And he goes, "He asked me what was on camera." And he goes, "And told me what I said." Think about how amazing this is, ladies and gentlemen, when you can call a company and you got two people that work in the same booth and they both spoke English, which was amazing in the first place. And this dude's losing his shit. He goes, I'm like, "Yeah, that was me." He goes, "I can't wipe that fee off." He goes, "But I can give you a fucking $10 credit, buddy. Sir, I am giving you a $10 credit right now. I got $10 off a bill."
I can't. I can give you a $10 credit. Turn it so fast, me and just like, "Please take it."
And he goes, "Did I give you $10 credit?" He was doing it. And he, not even playing.
Fucking ruined that girl's day. Made
I
his
didn't even.
day.
I just asked a fucking question. A question.
You got to think about the 40 other people that
Do
hear
you
that
realize there's
hear
probably-
that statement and then just move on with their life, being like, "You know what? She does read it." And you were like, "Hey,
I went,
no."
"Okay, page 3, paragraph 6, line 4, or whatever." I just rattle off some numbers. I don't give a shit. She went, "Sir, I don't know why you're talking to me like this." I'm sorry. What?
Because you know that's in
Thank
the
you
script
for
of
opening
like,
that door for me, and I get to come on in because guess what, Ron, you just fucked up.
and it's like, that's amazing that in their script they have to say that they do read terms and conditions. Like, no,
Oh, probably.
why
Now-
would you put that in the script? Why?
By the way, to end,
Spectrum.
that ended. That was my Monday. That's just Monday for me. Then I got to learn something new. I learned
That's a
something. I'm
first.
always thinking, you're always learning something new. If I say kamikaze pilots, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Everyone knows. For the people who don't know what kamikaze pilots are, during the Empire of Japan during World War II, their pilots would literally fly, get all methed out, and fly directly into battleships to try to take them out and use the plane as basically a bomb and kill themselves.
There was
were-
quite a few that was just land on our boats and be like, "Please take me."
So suicide. So they're basically suicide. They're basically suicide bombers that could fly.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's basically the best way to describe them. They were the first suicide bombers, but they had aviation.
The first and only.
So
Oh, you meant the vest wearing ones.
Yes.
Okay, I get it. Never mind. I'm sorry.
thanks for keeping up, Jamie. You gotta keep up, buddy. Okay, you gotta keep up with me here. I'm moving fast. We gotta go. You all right?
I don't know why that caught me off
Let's
guard.
go. So, I learned something new. Did you guys know that during World War II, there was a gentleman in Japan that got paid as a kamikaze pilot instructor?
Yeah.
And I found, no, think about this. This guy's job to help the fucking war effort was to teach people how to fly, basically dive bomb into a ship.
Yeah, a big part of his stuff was like trying to get over the mental blockage of not killing yourself.
Oh, you mean, yeah, you know how they did that? They gave them a whole bunch of hookers and messed them up out of their minds.
Yo, it's the
So they
best
were
shit
like-
ever.
So this guy,
It's
was
like the
an
Nazis'
instructor.
plans.
do you think he was also the recruiter? And by the way, and do you think he just went around? Do you think the guys who failed landing school were just like, oh, dude, you got to go over to kamikaze school? Like, if you failed landing school, you had to become a kamikaze pilot?
You walk in, 2 arms around girls. He has his dick sucked, just like, you ready, boys?
And I'm going to let you know something. My neighbor's daughter's boyfriend, the kamikaze
no.
pilot instructor, was his great grandfather.
Like legit,
Swear to God.
like proof.
Yeah. Yeah. It was his. He told me that. I went, first of all, your grandfather was
Was
the
a pimp.
Hold on. No. This guy is the greatest used car salesman in the history of the world. And hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why this guy wanted to fucking help the empire and show his pride in his country.
and
and
took the
went,
cheapest
"Hey,
planes.
Wait a minute. I gotta. All of his students are dead. He's not gonna get a bad review as if all of his students don't survive. He did his job, and he was proud of it. Like, how did you end up here? Who
He had a
did you
good
talk-
success rate.
Think about this. This man talked his way into this position, and I would love to know how. Do you think he was just like, I don't know. No. Oh, wait. I don't want to do it, but I can show people how.
And he convinced government money to let him just turn a blind eye.
Exactly.
Turn a blind eye. Please don't don't look
Exactly.
over here. Just don't look over here for a while. Just don't look over here.
Think
Like,
in the history of the world. The greatest. This man's the GOAT of used car salesmen. This dude is the Tom Brady.
it would just and
And
yeah,
it
he would
happens to
take
be
like
this kid's grandfather, great grandfather, which
and
is
he would
hilarious even on its
take
own
like
right.
the shittiest planes that they had, just like wooden rickety motherfuckers from like their version of the Wright brothers, and made them fly those. There was some where they didn't even make it to the boats. They fell out of the sky.
I know.
Like, and the government officials were just like, yep, this sounds all right.
Right? Think of just that.
Was that the last of like the Uber manly men? Was that the last of them?
I'm not 100% here, buddy. Really not 100%. So, finding out that nugget of knowledge as well. That was amazing. So, as we're sitting around the fire the other night, all the neighbors are over. We're sitting here chit-chatting, and the neighbor's youngest son is around. Found out very two interesting facts this night. We'll start with Primo first. So Primo was running around playing, little dude running around and playing.
Yeah.
And I happened to say something. I forget what it was, but I was talking about the neighbor. I'm like, oh, he looks like he spilled some shit on him. That was my phrase. Primo quoted me word by word. I went, whoa, hey man, if you're gonna be over here and hanging out, you cannot quote me. And everyone's kind of laughing about it because you just anytime a 6-year-old just rolls up and is like, yeah, he spilled some shit right on him. It's funny. Don't care who you are. You're gonna laugh. But I went, hey, you're gonna be over here. You can't don't please. They're like, nah, it's fine, blah, blah, blah. And mom and dad are all laughing. And he turns around and looks at his mom. He goes, Mom, I know that's an adult word, but he goes, I know all the bad words. And she goes, oh yeah. He goes, I know that, especially the one you don't say. She goes, which one's that one? He goes, the N word. I went, hold up. And everyone goes, you can hear everyone kind of take that, that big inhale. I don't went,
and he just says the N word.
He just said the N word. He just said the N word. He didn't say the word. He just said the N word. I went, hold up. Can I, hey, Mom, Dad, can I quarterback this one for the minute? Can I be the adult here? And they're like, kind of threw their hands up. I went, and they kind of threw their hands up. I went, all right, buddy, you're 6. And he was like, yeah. I want to make sure you know what N word we are talking about, that we're on the same page here. So I'm going to let you say it one time. And I want you to whisper in my ear because I want you to make sure you're correct. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want you to get confused or anything like that. Okay?
Yes.
And he looked at his mom and dad, and they kind of put their hands up. They're like, "You're listening to John here. He's in charge for a minute."
Sadly,
he goes, "Okay," and he leans my ear, and he drops it, and I went, "Nailed it, nailed it." He said it with the "nay," not the hard R, but it was close enough.
That's
where I
funny.
went, "Hey man, let's not." Yep, you say. I'm like, you can't. Yep, that's not one of our words. We can't say that word. That you nailed it. You definitely nailed that one, bro. I'm like, don't say it again. And everybody is laughing. And he's like, okay, can't. Yep, I was right. I told you. And he's like, see, I told you I couldn't say it.
I think that's a new record.
What?
I don't know. There's a few that it could be.
Uh,
One of your new worst decisions. One of your
how is this a bad decision?
You got a 6-year-old to say the N-word, John.
I wanted to make sure he wasn't gonna say something. He wasn't thinking another word and name. Like, so he said it. He knows he can't say it no more. And I'm like, so we're trying to figure out how he learned it. And his dad comes up and goes, hey, man, put on Curtis Mayfield's Pusher Man. And it's the third word in the song. And I went, Curtis taught him. It wasn't us. It was Curtis.
Oh, my God.
But he's smart enough not to say it. Let's be good there. I'm your mama. I'm your daddy. I'm the. Whoop, no. Yeah, that just happened.
She's a gold digger.
Nope. We're not even moving on from there.
That's like one of the best episodes of Blackish ever because the kid goes to a competition and sings a talent show and sings I'm Not a Broke. Like his elementary school fucking talent show. It's the best thing ever.
So moving on from there, we're sitting there and the neighbors are, the talking, the wives are kind of chit-chatting and stuff like that. And one of the wives goes, oh, how'd you guys meet? And how'd you guys meet? And blah, 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 because the couple's been the longest together. We're sitting there. And she goes, oh, we met at they lived in my cousin's apartment complex. And I was visiting my cousin. And she goes, the first night I met him, I went back to my cousin's house and I went, I'm going to marry that man. I look over and my fucking neighbor has the cat with the canary look on his face. And I went, oh, there is more to this story. And she goes, "Don't say it. Don't you fucking dare say it."
Did
was
he
like,
fuck her cousin also on the same night? Okay.
No. Will you stop? He goes, "I might have been on some low grade acid the first night I met her." And I'm like, "Oh yeah? Like what?" But the other one neighbor goes, "Oh yeah, like what, 9 or like what, 6 hits of acid?" He goes, "No." I'm like, "No, he's a champ. It's more like probably 12." He goes, "Oh yeah, it was exactly 12." I'm like, "Jesus fucking Christ." He goes, "I was on 12 hits on acid the first night I met her, and she went back to her fucking cousin's house, was like, I'm marrying him." I was like, "Are you wait, you were on acid and she said she was going to marry you. Am I saying that correctly?" They went, "Yep." I went,
I've had this situation. It's weird.
"Oh, I was dying laughing. Dying.
You should have just thought of my
fucking
ex.
laughing,
You
huh?
should have just thought of my ex immediately. Like,
No, I just started fucking laughing. Yeah. I was just like, this is fuck. I was in tears. I mean, I can't believe y'all been married for 20 plus years. Fucking
Jesus.
in tears laughing.
oh, so at least it wasn't as strong of acid. Okay.
Yeah, he was on, I don't know. Not my fuck. This was 20 plus years ago.
Yeah,
When
I'm
they-
just saying acid has gotten stronger. That's all
but
I'm saying.
Yeah,
Same with
everything's
weed
gotten-
and all the other shit.
I know,
Everything's just gotten
everything.
stronger. Yeah.
I know, because we just keep getting out
Want to make it better.
you know? Yeah, that was I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, Jesus.
That's a good one.
I started laughing.
I would
But nope.
love that. It's awesome.
Yes, that was my week. I made some girl lose her shit, got a $10 fucking credit. There was more to my week, and I'm not even getting into it.
I've been
way
writing
past
stuff down. I've been having a boring fucking life recently. I'm
My
kind
life.
of thankful for it, but
I'm just
fucking hell,
I'm
your
just
shit.
having weird shit happen to me.
yeah, your
all the
shit.
time. All right. All right. 2 quick news stories. First news story. Let's talk about this. I want to talk about this because this had me laughing in hysterics. I don't know if you guys heard this story. It came out a couple weeks ago. James, pump the brakes because I already
Yep,
told you,
I'm
and
good.
I don't need your
Yep,
over
You're
aggression on this.
you good, B.
So in Australia, I guess it was a couple of weeks ago, a young lady went to retrieve her cell phone and got hit by a roller coaster and is in critical condition. I don't know how she's doing. She has some brain injuries. She's going to have to learn to walk again. Now, that's sad on its own. The other part is that she just learned how to walk again back in early March or something like that after a car accident that she had that left her paralyzed. So this is the 3rd time in her life that she's going to have to learn to walk. That's what I found funny, because that's me saying, oh, that's God's way of telling you to sit the fuck down. Here's where the story takes a turn. I don't know if you know the comedian Anthony Jeselnik.
Love him.
Anthony Jeselnik is a fantastic stand-up comedian. He has a podcast. I can't think of the name of his podcast, but they were
One of the
talking about it,
best, yeah.
and he started laughing. And Anthony Jeselnik started cracking the same jokes that we all said, but he has a bigger platform than we do. Like, you know, he said one thing. He goes, "Well, if you get hit by a roller coaster, it really is your fault. Like, there's nobody else's fault for that except for you."
I agree.
Now, if you go on TikTok, Sky News in Australia were playing the sound bites of Anthony Jeselnik cracking these jokes and going, "What the fuck?" Oh, and made a TikTok of it. And basically, if you go, it got so bad that Anthony Jeselnik had to make a fucking comment on his podcast again.
Are you serious?
And if you go and look at it, and if you go and read all the comments of Sky News' fucking TikTok of Anthony Jeselnik making fun of this, like we all have.
Everyone's got their panties in a fucking bunch is
Nope.
everything, right? Or
Everyone
no?
is on Anthony's side going,
Yes.
and everyone, thank you for showing me my new favorite podcast. Thank you for introducing me to this comedian. I mean, tell me he's not wrong when it's your fault for getting hit by a roller coaster.
Like I hope the woman finds some humor in it, because she's got to be somewhat like Allison. She's got to be a little airheaded
Why
and
do you
stuff.
got to throw your sister under a bus like that?
You know how airheaded she
I
is.
get it.
But
I'm
You
not mad.
it's just, it's gonna be an Allison like girl and stuff like that. And
But
it's hilarious to
The
me.
best part for me is that she just learned how to walk again after a fucking car accident. So clearly this lady
And
has
I'm not saying
problem-
that's her fault. I'm not saying anything about the car
So
accident,
clearly this
but
lady has a problem with motorized vehicles.
how do you get hit by a fucking, because I'm assuming it's not like a carnival coaster.
It was like a carnival coaster.
That's a slightly easier to get hit by, but you still gotta be dumb, in my opinion. If you're like at an actual amusement park and you get hit by a coaster, that's basically your fault.
It is your fault.
Like, I don't know what else to say. They don't need to be constantly watching every single camera of the track to make sure no one's on it. That shouldn't be a job.
Nope. And and everyone got really mad. Here's where people got their panties in a bunch.
Huh.
They shut down the coaster for 3 days to do the investigation and reopened it. Everyone was mad that it was reopened on Monday.
What are you expecting? What? If they didn't just break it down and move to the next town, you're lucky. What do you mean?
It's like, so I guess where it was, it's kind of like like the Jersey Shore of like area, like the pier, pier coasters and so that's where it was at. So it's not they're breaking it down. They did the investigation, just fucking open it up, and people are upset. There's video of her flying through the air though.
Yeah, and now you saying that it's a permanent thing. I know there's more safety than a county fair. So
this ding dong, whatever.
Yeah, like the county fair stuff, if someone gets hurt, they're immediately taking bolts out. They're on to the next town.
Oh, they're like,
dude,
they're like gypsies. They're up and gone like a fart in the wind.
Yeah, you're never going to fucking see them again. They're gone.
Yeah.
They're safe from any fucking jurisdiction.
Yeah.
There's no way you're getting them. Like,
no, you're done. Now,
it's mobile Amish.
I know I dabble in politics a little bit on this podcast. I really try not to deep dive because I hate our fucking government, our federal government.
Yeah.
I hate most governments, to be honest with you, because they're all shit.
Wait until I get an anarchy symbol on my forehead. Then we'll
Jesus
talk.
Christ. So, but this one is a new approach. I think this is a story that not a lot of people are talking about, and I think we need to talk about. So Mike Itkis is his name. He's a Manhattan congressional candidate. He's expected to lose to Democratic Representative Jerry Nadler. If you know who that is, he's kind of a
nope.
Anyways, he's a piece of shit too because he's congressman. So he's expected to lose in the 12th district against him, but for his campaign video to show off, because he's very
These are always good for New York.
He took a different approach to show off his certain positivity for, let's say, the sexual industry. So his campaign video, you have to go to Pornhub to watch it because he released his sex tape. He literally made a sex tape as a campaign video to show that he's sex positive, ladies and gentlemen.
I was hoping that this was going to be like fun. You went too far, old man. Go to a strip club, get some girls around you. You went too far. What do you mean?
What is that? What?
I was so excited. I was so down with this guy. You went too far.
You never, what is it? Tropic Thunder? You never go full retard. You don't go full retard. You never go hard.
Yeah, go to the strip club. Pay them the fucking few hundred, get them topless, and make a political video then. You don't need to show your dick. Like, what? That is the craziest. Like, I thought you were just going to say he went to like a brothel.
It's
Something like that.
A 13-minute sex tape with adult movie star Nicole Sage.
No, you went too far. That's not what you needed to do.
Couldn't just
There
go take
was
a couple.
people in Europe while Trump was running that lost their fucking running because they were caught eating a sandwich. What?
Clearly,
I'm down if you go to a strip club.
Clearly, he's not going to win.
What is this country?
Clearly.
What the fuck? If you were gonna have like some Vegas fun with it, I'm down. I'm so down. No one needs to see your dick.
Do you want to know?
What the fuck?
Let me tell you his justification comment for this. This is truly top fucking notch. If I would just talk about it, it wouldn't demonstrate my commitment to the issue.
I promise you, you didn't need to show your dick. Promise you.
I don't know if it shows his dick. You can, maybe it's a fucking softcore porn. I didn't go watch it.
I'm not going to either, but
I'm curious though. I might end up go watch it. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, man. I love it, don't you? I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's turn some pot. Okay. Let's get to the Reddit stories.
I was
All
about
right.
to say I can have a positive one real quick.
Wow.
Also, I can share something. Jesus.
Wow.
All right. Are we all feeling better now? Well, got everything. We need anything? The dude started to point. Yeah, we're good.
Let's just show love to Brendan Fraser. That's all I'm gonna say as the transition. He needs it.
That's
What the
amazing.
fuck?
Do you not feel better, dude? Why is that not national news?
New York.
Why are
New
you
York.
only finding that out on the Lost Losers podcast?
New York. What in the fuck?
I love it. Love it. I
was
fucking love
expecting
it.
it to be decent.
On here, are you out of your goddamn mind?
I wanted him to just do like a stripper video. I would have been fine. Like totally.
No. 13-minute porn video. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start this.
No audio. What happened?
do?
What'd you do?
I don't know.
I don't think you're sharing audio.
You know what? I don't think I shared the audio at the beginning of one either.
I'm so sorry, everyone. But just while he's doing this, Brendan Fraser, he needs to win his Oscar this year for that new movie. I can't remember what it's called right now. But
Is that where he's a big fat guy?
yeah, it's like a really like serious role from what I understand. And The Whale. I really want to see it. He got like a 14-minute standing ovation at the original screening of it and everything. But let's go.
Bully gropes girl, gets his ass handed to him, and entitled parents try to expel the girl. So there's this very small girl, at the time in 8th grade, and her dad is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor. I don't know if that's what you call it, like he has his own school and everything. Dad obviously taught her how to defend herself. One day a bully, male and in 12th grade, is getting a bit weird and starts trying to flirt with her, and she's very uncomfortable. Creepy bully persists, is harassing this little girl for at least 5 minutes. He then gropes her, and I don't think anyone has ever hit a combo move so quick. This girl has pulled off what has got to be one of the fastest knockouts ever.
Holy
She
shit.
kicks him in the groin and follows it with an uppercut which flowed back down into an atomic elbow. This grade 12 guy was out like a light in less than half a second. Anyway, the parents of the bully start trying to take action and get this girl in as much trouble as possible for beating up their son. They called a meeting with the principal and the girl's parents. The principal sided with them and decided that the girl should leave their school. Dad is furious, but the school doesn't budge. Eventually Dad says my daughter is staying at this school and that sicko is leaving. He can either leave quietly and immediately or we can escalate this. We'll sue for sexual assault and come after both the school and the family. The school waived all punishment the girl had been given and expelled the bully on the spot. That dad could not have been prouder of his daughter for knocking out a creep who was literally 3 times her size.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm thinking is going to happen. This dude got embarrassed, went home, told his mom and dad what happened to him.
Yeah.
Mom and dad lost their shit. He goes, I don't know why this girl hit me, Mom. I'm a good boy. I swear, Mom, I didn't do shit.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna change the story just enough and everything.
And
I was
went
just trying to
into that
flirt with her.
went-
I told her that she was pretty. Yeah.
he goes, all I said was this, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden she started, she went in there like, this dude grabbed my ass, did this. And then he got his ass handed right back to him.
Yeah, and here's X, Y, and Z that were there watching it. Here's like exactly. Oh, I've been seeing some TikToks of girl dads getting a call from school, and they're like, "So, I'm on my way to school," and like go pick them up, take them out for ice cream and everything. Because I'm just like,
exactly.
oh, I'm so excited to like be able to teach my daughter how to like fuck someone up. So excited. So excited.
Doesn't mean, but teach them how to control it,
Well,
That's
yes,
the best part.
no. But it's like if a guy fucking decides to touch you, I don't give a fuck what you do.
Dude, I completely fucked up the opening this week. I didn't even fucking realize it. 'Cause I forgot to hit the share sound.
Oh, I heard it. No, I heard the first video completely.
Oh, was it? Oh, was you?
Yeah.
Oh, and maybe
So
it's
that's
my
why I
fault.
was
I was
confused.
confused. Oops, my bad then. Maybe
No,
some
you're
guy
good.
clicked off. All right then. Well, we're good then. All right.
What's the next one?
Let's do.
I love those stories though. I'm so excited for that.
I was debating if I wanted to go with some fun facts. We'll get in the weird. We'll slowly escalate this. Again.
And for me, it might be for a messed up reason, but I was in so many fucking fights that I'm just expecting my kids to also get into a lot of fights.
That's how it usually goes. Are you ready?
My
Nope.
husband has been having sex with my sister. My
Ah!
sister was widowed 2 years ago with 2 kids. She has been depressed and suicidal. About 6 months ago my husband offered to take her 2 kids swimming once a week. About 4 to 5 months ago my sister's mood started improving. I knew my husband and sister were close. But recently I saw explicit messages from her on his phone. Reading through messages I realized he drops the kids home and once they sleep, they cuddle and have sex. The actual off my chest is I don't mind. For the first time in years my sister is back to her usual self. If I need to share my husband to get her back, I don't mind.
Are you okay? You don't look okay there, James. You look very disturbed. Are you okay?
I don't like that.
Why not? If she's okay with it, I don't know why she just doesn't confront him and be like, hey, sister, just make it easy on him. Just move in the house. Bring your kids. We're all moving in. We'll just get a big bed together.
My thing is the communication.
Yeah.
That's my only thing. Like, communicate about it, because I have a feeling if she already was like this when she found out she was being cheated on, if you went to talk to her about it and be like, hey, she is going to kill herself unless we have some fun.
Why did you take it so dark?
If she's already so
Why
open
did
to it, like that's what it was saying.
She said she was depressed, not suicidal. Jesus Christ, that's her difference.
I thought it said suicidal.
No, she said depressed. For fuck's, you're the one who's
All right.
suicidal. Take it easy.
Yes, but everyone knows that. But it's I mean, if she's already that open to it, the guy just needs to be communicative. I think that's my only point. If they're happy, they're happy. It's weird though. Your cousins are actually siblings. Or that's what twins. Never mind.
Yeah, that's twins, buddy.
Still weird.
You're going dark for nothing.
Still weird.
You
Still
are
weird.
you're finding it
Still
weird
weird.
when it could just be a happy situation.
No, it's the same
people
thing
are-
of like
more
if
people
two
are doing-
brothers get with two sisters, I still find that weird.
Like, wait, if two brothers get with two, like if two twin, like say a twin boys marry twin sisters, you find that weird?
It's just weird enough to me. Yes.
Your standards of weird are strange.
I can get that completely because I want to go
Like-
hang from meat hooks and stuff, and I find that.
Yeah, but you
completely
find
fine.
that, but you find siblings marrying siblings are weird.
Yeah, I find that a little off because I don't want my attraction to what I like to be similar to Allison's at all. Me and her have completely different tastes in people. She likes clean cut little fucking Christian people, and I got my weirdo.
You don't have to be different all the time. Just saying, but hey, you do you, boo boo. But
That is most why the fuck do you know that fact? If you shake, jangle your keys at a moth, it will do a backflip. The last person who died building the Hoover
What?
Dam was the son of the first person who died building it. Horses can masturbate by hitting their
I want to make a moth do a backflip.
I wouldn't like if you jangle your keys at a mall, they'll do a backflip.
I want to see that.
First of all, how do you get a moth to even sit still enough for you to jangle the keys?
I'm trying that next time. I don't give a fuck. I want to see a moth do a backflip.
Like when it sits on your hand, you just pick your keys and go, that's weird. All right. Where were we?
who
And that
died
one's kind
building
of
it.
interesting.
Horses can masturbate by hitting their 70 centimeters long dong against their bellies. Many
Yep.
deaths in the Middle Ages resulted from pigs wandering into peasant homes and eating babies out of their cradles. Necropants are a pair of pants made from the skin of a dead man, which are believed in Icelandic witchcraft to be capable of producing an endless supply of money. Not only is an elephant's penis prehensile,
Pause.
it's
I want a pair of those pants. If I can get them legally, I want them so badly. I didn't know that was a thing.
Did you just see how far you just went in the last, I don't know, 4 minutes?
What do you mean?
It's weird for siblings to have the same likes, but hey, let me wear a pair of pants made out of someone else's skin.
Yeah, I've said I want to be like completely carved
No,
off.
hold on, man. I can't take you all in right now. Like, you can't be this way. No human is right to be this way.
What do you mean?
You just went. Everybody just went. I'm calling you out on this. You literally just went. From, hey, it's weird if twins marry twins, that's icky. Or if me and my sister like the same person, that's odd. That can't happen. To, hey, there's a pair of pants made out of someone's skin. Oh my God, give me.
Yeah, I like oddities. I would be
No.
so down.
No, you are the fucking oddity. That's what I'm trying to say. And I hope everyone knows what the fuck I'm dealing with right now, and they understand, maybe a little bit more sympathetic to my drug use. This is why I'm high all the time. I gotta decipher this shit.
You started this shit.
No, can't blame me. You're a grown ass man to make your own decision. You know what's right and wrong now. It's this on you.
That's why I said legally.
Weird.
I said legally.
Weird.
penis prehensile. It's strong enough to throw a grown man around. Hedgehogs shit when they run fast. Therefore, if Sonic the Hedgehog was real, he would shite himself to death. It takes approximately 140 bananas to kill someone. Licking marshmallows and sticking
Wait,
them on a
pause.
car on a night below freezing will cause the marshmallows to adhere. So
So you can use marshmallows for that also. Okay.
Stop.
My thing
Oh.
was the ham, but the
Baloney. Go.
wait, what was it after the hedgehogs? I'm so sorry. Keep going just for a second.
shite himself to death. It takes approximately
pause.
100.
So it
was-
takes so
Uh-huh.
140 will bloat you to death. But if you eat like 140 kilograms or something like that, you'll actually get radiation poisoning from bananas also. It has
Like,
enough
like all in
radi-
one sitting.
Yeah, it has enough
Okay.
radioactivity to give you enough cancer that you'll die in one sitting.
Who attempted this?
It's just math.
Oh. Okay. I thought someone did this and they're like,
No, the 140 bananas, you would die at that point.
I
because
thought
you're just
Joey
overeating.
Chestnut was doing a hot dog eating contest, but of bananas, and this is how we all found out.
No, the 140 bananas is also math, but that would kill you first. But you can also die from radiation poisoning eventually if you eat enough bananas. But it's like tons of bananas.
140 bananas to kill someone. Licking marshmallows and sticking them on a car on a night below freezing will cause the marshmallows to adhere so strongly that if they are removed while still frozen, they will take the car paint with them. If you feel the need to stab someone, stab oranges. They're the same consistency as human flesh. Otters hold hands while they sleep so they don't float away. They also rape baby seals to death and keep going for
Yup.
2 hours until the heat is gone from the body.
I knew that one about otters. I wonder if I gotta ask my dad that orange question.
You should.
I saw your fucking face as I asked that.
Do you realize the 8 comments that I had before that you should came out? Do you know that?
I'm all right. I swear.
I'm letting
mentally
you.
sound.
I'm letting you know there was at least 8 other comments that went through my head, and I settled on you should. I will let you know, and not all of them were great. Jesus, where was I?
I swear I'm mentally sound. I'm all right. I promise.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm good. I promise.
I don't think so. I think we just proved that. We just had a breakthrough. It's okay for you and your siblings to have same liked interests. You know that, right? It's okay.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm just saying.
Allison and I just have like almost none.
Yeah, because you find it weird.
I think I find it weird because we have none.
Because you choose not to.
I've tried to get her into horror movies and stuff.
All right, we'll talk offline. We will talk offline.
She got into like emo music for a few years, and that was awesome to me. She had her emo phase, and it was hilarious to me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, mine just hasn't stopped. It seems like so.
You're the reason why it was invented, just so we can just give you a title instead of mentally insane or mentally ding dong. Oh, I don't have the button. I don't have that button. You know, that's the only button I have for you.
I'm gay.
That's it. I don't know why,
Oh.
because that guy just makes me laugh. All
I
right.
hope you learn where iDubbbz about iDubbbz. It would be funny. That's who
Probably.
makes that sound.
All right. Where were we? Well, at least we had a nice breakthrough. I hope everyone's laughed this week. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've had a very nice mental breakthrough on James. I mean, really think we're gonna fix him and set him becoming an outstanding citizen going off. He might run for president one day. First president with a neck tattoo.
Watch, I'm gonna have like my chin done at the time and everything.
All right. And for our final story of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
What is the worst sexual experience you've had? My roommate was in a dry spell but was really interested in a woman we would see at the bar. She was always with her roommate, who was very protective and wouldn't let her friends stay out past 12 a.m. The guardian roommate also could have been a goblin. So, I decided to flirt with her to keep them out later and let my roomie have a chance. It worked, and they went home together. But then the great goblin decided I should come home with her. Thinking that a no would mean she gets home angry and kills whatever my roomie had going, I decide to go along. I mean,
No.
I never said no, but I didn't enjoy any part of that experience. She poured wax on my, and herself, tried to convince me to go bareback, and then said I wasn't big enough to get her off and had me use a baseball bat-sized tentacle toy on her.
Ah, what? Okay, so she's overprotective for a reason. She's got some trauma there, but
Clearly.
if you go home with a girl
Can
and she
I-
pulls out a tentacle, there is some level of fucking neglect, something going on. I promise you.
And you women wonder, us guys have confidence issues because he's pulling out a ball and we got what God gave us. We can't make it bigger. It's only what we can do. And ladies, like, size doesn't matter. Then why are you buying the 12-inch fucking dildo in the case instead of the 5.5, 6-inch one that
In the
most
box.
dudes are packing?
And oh my god, yeah, like no, there's some of us that take fucking rejection way too hard, and that's fair. Those guys should get over it. There's also these stories where it's like,
Emotional damage.
yeah, like no, there's a complete fucking difference. Oh god, I feel sorry for that girl because she obviously has some level of trauma that has caused her to be that way. But fuck, you're bringing a guy over for the first time, telling him he's too small and whipping out that shit, your furry shit.
It's a bold move, Cotton. It's a bold move. Let's see if it worked
Goblin,
out.
you
I
got
got
some
clearly it worked out
confidence.
for her. I mean, this dude would probably just
Like
like he was starting a fucking lawnmower. Yeah, fucking a jackhammer attached to a fucking bat or a fucking backhoe.
God, no, that's horrible. You're gross, but I hope you get some mental help, girl. I don't know what else.
Did he
to
call her a
say.
gargoyle?
A goblin? Yeah, like
Oh, dude, this is what I'm picturing, and everybody knows who it is the Oompa Loompa, the 5'6", either standing up or on her side, overprotected of the super hot friend.
yeah.
And this dude just jumped on this frag grenade. And she had the audacity to tell him that he had a little dick and to fuck her with the tentacle. That's a hell of a Saturday night. But
And especially when, and man, I'm gonna sound horrible saying this, especially when people like that decide that they have that level of confidence, it makes you feel like a piece
she
of
probably,
shit.
you ever seen okay, there's an old movie with Johnny Depp called Crybaby.
Yes, I love that movie. Yeah.
What was
As soon as you said it, I just was playing through all the characters in my head. Yup.
Hatchet Face?
Yeah, no, it's for sure her. That's exactly. No, I don't mean it. I'm gonna sound horrible, but it's like if people like that have that level of confidence, why?
Man, that's a bold move, Cotton. It's a
You-
bold move.
I'm proud of you. Please look in a mirror though.
Listen, these people are the ones who look in the mirror and go, I got it. I look
Like-
good.
I feel
And
like I
then-
know
and then-
my kind of ranking.
And then people like us and go, hey, you do know you don't look good. We get called fat shamers. We get called our women haters and
Like-
all those wonderful words when we're just telling you, hey, you're not my type.
I'll call myself out pretty decently quickly. Decently quickly. I'm still working on it to an extent. Dude, if you can't call yourself out at all, look in a fucking mirror.
Dude, think about it. I don't know how I wouldn't have gone through with it. I would think I would have left. Roommate would out, but the bath, I would have been like, I'm done. I'm gonna go
The
watch
candles and stuff. I'm into that with certain people. No.
TV.
I gotta know you for a few encounters. Like what?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you've made it this far into this podcast, I got a quick story to wrap it up that just reminded me of. And I completely forgot about the story, and it just came. This is a true event. My buddy hooked up with a girl, took her home from the bar, hooked up with her. Next day, talking to him, how'd things go? Ended up in the emergency room. Like, how the fuck did you end up in the emergency room? He was drunk. She was drunk. He thought it would be sexy because she had candle lit to drabble a little bit on her back as they were in the doggy style position of their sexual act.
Yeah.
And gave her 3rd-degree burns. Like 2nd to 3rd degree burns from the wax.
Yeah, you can't use normal wax.
He was drunk and didn't know it. Didn't even fucking think.
Yeah, people
Thought it would be sexy to dub wax on this chick in a drunken fucking one-night stand.
Yeah, people
And scarred her for life.
soy and paraben wax burns a lot harder because it's meant to last
All right.
longer for candles. And yeah, beeswax you can use for sex, and that's about it.
So I was in fucking tears, laughing my ass off. He goes, I'm like, dude, how'd everything go last night? He goes, I ended up in the emergency room. I'm like, I thought you were going back to her place. I'm like, we did. I'm like, how did you end up in the emergency room? He goes, I might have accidentally spilled some wax on her. I'm like, oh, was it like on that nightstand? And oh, dude, I could see that. He goes, no. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you this week.
If you got one more story, I think we got time for it. Up
No,
to
I'm
you.
done. I got everything.
Oh, okay.
I fucking wrote everything. I've said everything I needed to say. I hope everyone had some laughs. I hope
Yeah.
Jamie, I think, had a major breakthrough as a human being on here. I'm glad. And
All
maybe
right.
him and his sister will have a little bit more of a bonding thing now. So that's just good. And we
Does
are
that
now
mean I have to
taking.
watch like Hallmark movies though?
Don't have to do shit like that.
Okay.
I'm not saying fucking. No, we'll talk later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's all I got. James.
Nothing much. Kenko_eater on Twitter. Homs from Joms on TikTok. And yeah, nothing much.
Yeah. On that note, Lost Losers Podcast at gmail.com if you want to send us some wild stories and stuff like that. God damn it, I forgot to support the goddamn Patreon. Patreon, go. We need more people on the Patreon. Go. Share with your friends. All of you, please. Go. Hit the like, subscribe button if you're watching it on YouTube. At losers_lost on Twitter. Lost_loser_podcast on TikTok and Instagram. See pictures of Freddy the dog.
The two Freddies, the dogs.
I got my Freddy's cool. Where is he at? Oh, he's sleeping on the couch.
We gotta have Freddy and Freddy meet.
We do. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen,
This my shit.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. 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 I have a bad case of diarrhea.
thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Brr.